All right. So I've got mentioning Paul, mentioning Pale Waves, and the genuine article. I think I have bingo. The Who's There bingo. I think I have it.
Oh, I don't know. We also need podcast with a plan in there.
No, I don't have podcast with a plan. Dang it. Oh,
I had
it. I thought I had it. Dang it. Oh, well. We can play some other bingo if you want.
Sure. We can make one for the 60th if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that.
Roll the intro.
Hello and welcome back to Who's There, a Doctor Who podcast, the show where two Who-tubers talk about the best show in all of time and space, Doctor Who. I'm your host, Crispy Pro, and joining me for this bingo-tastic episode is Troy Red Archer Live, who has a model of the TARDIS that in his hands flying through the sky. He's whimsical. Oh my gosh, it's like watching the actual Doctor Who intro from the 60s. Unreal.
It's like watching Power of the Doctor, isn't it, Crispy?
Why?
It's Jodie's TARDIS.
Oh, very good. Very good.
See, you said from the 60s, didn't even realise it was Jodie Whittaker's TARDIS. I mean, disgraceful. How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Troy.
It's not like we just watched it for 90 minutes.
We did, and that is up on the exclusive Patreon. Well, it's exclusive
it took us
to
a minute
Patreon.
to plug the Patreon.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could mention it at the top. If anyone wants to check out our full 90-minute watch-along, the second watch-along that we've done, exclusive to Patreon. Links will be down below or wherever you're listening. You'll find it. Don't worry. So yeah, go and check it out. It's pretty fun.
It was really, really fun. Yeah, we've got quite a few patrons on the Patreon now, and I realise we haven't done a Patreon shout-out in a little bit. So I thought it might be nice to start off just near the start of this episode by shouting out all of our patrons because we haven't done that.
Let's do that. Let's absolutely do that.
I'm logged into Red Archer Live Patreon. Let me just log out real quick.
We will not shout out them. We will not shout out them.
I mean, you could do, because I could do the money, but I get it. It's fine. It's fine. All right, cool. All right. But I'm good, Crispy. How are you? How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just chilling and grilling. I watched another episode of Doctor Who today as well.
Did
you believe?
What was it?
Can you guess which one it is? Oh, I can't reveal.
Fear
reveal.
Her.
No, it was a bit older than that.
Well, what was it?
It was a third Doctor story. Would you believe?
Ooh, was it the Time Warrior?
Yes, it was.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was.
That's the only one I've seen in full, so that's cool. That's
really?
Cool. Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
I watched it for Sarah Jane. That was the only reason.
I had no idea Sarah Jane was going to be in it, and I was pleasantly surprised.
What a pleasant surprise that was. What a pleasant surprise.
It was a pleasant surprise.
Okay, so at the $10 David Tennant is my dad tier, we have Maisie, Barney Cockapoo's mum. We have Lorraine, and we have Grace. I'm not going to do full names, because I don't know whether people want their full names out on the record. They may do, they may not. Feel free to let us know if you have any problems with it. Because I think we need to do some credits in the description or something for these people, so let us know if you have any preference there. But at the $15 genuine article tier, we have Connor, we have George, and we have The Beast Boss. How cool is that?
My goodness. Thank you, guys. That's unreal.
Anyone at the $10 or higher tier gets access to the watch-alongs, which is so everyone who's currently a patron. There's no one at the bottom tier just for early access. Everyone's at watch-along or higher. Isn't that mad, Crispy?
No, I appreciate it. You guys are very excited for the show. We very much appreciate it.
Hell yeah. So anyone on Patreon right now, middle tier or higher, can get the watch-along, which should be out by the time this episode's out, but it will be by YouTube. And next week, in episode 82, it's the next edition of the Who's There hotline, where the $15 patrons can send in a voice message, text message, whatever it will be, and we're guaranteed to play it back, read it out, respond to question, whatever it might be. So make
it's
sure
one of my
the $15
favourite
patrons...
segments that we do. I've listened back to that scene so many times with DW Boy and the Beast Boss. The last time they sent a message, man, it was good. So yeah, if you want to send a message, get on the Patreon. Do your thing. Get on there.
And then all you have to do for the $15 tier is connect your patron to Discord, and it's job done. Anyway, enough plugging.
Yes, enough.
Crispy.
Gosh.
We've got a few things to talk about today. We have a big section of news, we have a poll, and then the reason my face is so bright on the camera is because I've got a big white screen in front of me with a bingo card. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
So what do you want first? The news, sir?
What do you think? News or poll?
I like starting off with a beautiful Doctor Who-based poll. It's poll time.
It is. It is. It truly is. Ladies and gentlemen, I really am beginning. We were talking about this on the Power of the Doctor Watch Along. You can check out patreon.com/who'sthereDW. Sorry. We were talking about this during here, but like this is the longest gap we've had now without Doctor Who in the modern run. I realise this because even when we didn't have a Capaldi series in 2016, we still had the 2015 Christmas special, the 2016 Christmas special, and Series 10. So there was only a year gap maximum. And now, actually, hang on, does that work? Yeah, it does, because New Year's we have for Jodie every year. And the only year we didn't was when we had Spyfall.
Same thing. Yep,
yeah,
correct.
So it does work. So, by the time this episode comes out, we won't quite have passed the record, but as of, well, I suppose the 24th, because the episode came out on the 23rd of October last year, so as of Tuesday, 24th of October, we'll be in the longest period, we'll be setting the record for the longest period of a new episode of Doctor Who. So, as a result...
In the new era,
In the new era, yeah. In the wilderness years. Okay, let's not go there. But as a result, it's beginning to get harder to make poll questions, so we're kind of having to come up with ideas. It's hard. But I thought this was a good one. Because it's not about do you want this time. The poll question was, do you think Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor will actually appear in the 60th anniversary specials? Not do you want, do you think? Which is a very big difference, because a lot of us want Capaldi in there, but... You know, he's gone out saying he doesn't like multi-Doctor stories. He said he's done his time. Do we think it's just Andrew Garfield version 2, the Peter Capaldi edition, or is it legit? I don't know. Crispy, what do you think?
That isn't even funny.
Okay, cool. Appreciate your input. So, the results on the poll, is that just going to be your input? You're just going to go with that?
That's my input. Yep.
Okay, fantastic. So, on audio platforms, so Spotify, 24 votes, 70.8% said no. We've got points now, ladies and gentlemen. They've changed the poll section on Anchor, and it's got a decimal point. Isn't that crazy?
That is wild.
70.8% say no. And on YouTube, out of 532 votes, 79% said no. So
he's not going to be in it.
About a fifth to a quarter of our audience think he's still going to be in it despite his claims, but the majority think that he's not going to be there.
What do you think, Troy?
I don't know. I mean, again, like, not to mention the specific example, but Andrew Garfield has meant that I basically can never trust anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I have trust issues now
I
because
trust
of Andrew Garfield.
any interview ever with any cast member returning for anything.
And it's a Photoshop. Like, no.
It's a Photoshop.
Andrew. It wasn't. No one's that good. I'm sorry, sir, but nobody's that good. That's my little John Wick impression in there. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, I think it's possible for him to show up. I won't be surprised if he doesn't. But I just kind of expect him to show up somehow. I mean, this isn't counting, obviously, like a legacy thing, like him showing up as like a recording or something, like in 11th Hour when the Doctors appear. Like, that doesn't count. I mean, like, actual current Peter Capaldi stepping back onto set for even a tiny little role. I don't know.
think so.
What do you think? You don't think so, Crispy?
No, I'm with you. I 100% am with you. I just, as time goes on, my faith that Capaldi will return diminishes, unfortunately.
It's very true.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But what is what it is, Crispy? What's our news to show what it is right now?
The news. I don't think we've reported on it yet, but the massive, like, every single damn episode of Doctor Who on iPlayer is coming back. I don't know how many episodes there are, but there's a lot.
I have the article. Do you want me to read the headline?
Please tell me the headline.
This was literally put out about 2 hours after we recorded episode 80. It could not have been more irritating. However, on October 10th, 2023, it was announced that over 800 episodes of Doctor Who programming will be coming to BBC iPlayer. Now, it's important that we mention this because I mentioned this on Twitter to George Sheard, who a lot of you would know, and himself and other people were like, maybe you're looking into it too deeply. But I was afraid from the wording that it said over 800 episodes of Doctor Who programming. The idea is that there'll be a huge archive of classic stories, Torchwood, Sarah Jane, Class, mainline Doctor Who, like modern, and also Doctor Who Confidential. Every episode of it will all be coming to BBC iPlayer on the 1st of November. Now, there's a lot more than 800 episodes of Doctor Who based like on the classic era combined to modern, so I was suspicious it was going to be like just some of the best classic stories and not all of them. And I know this is not me having a go at George. Obviously, it was just that everyone was like, hopefully I was being cynical, but George and a few others were like, I think you're looking into it too much. It's probably going to be all classics. Why wouldn't it be? And I was like, the wording just worries me. The more episodes there are of Doctor Who Confidential counting towards the 800 total, the less actual episodes of Doctor Who there are going to be, right? So in my head, I was knocking my mic. In my head, I was trying to balance like how those episodes are going to line up. And it's been made worse by the recent announcement this week that Unearthly Child, the very first serial of Doctor Who, will not be present. It's due to some kind of rights issues. There's some stuff going on with it on Twitter where someone's shouting their mouth off or something from what I've seen about it. And I'll be honest, I don't fully understand it. It's just a very sad business.
I haven't looked into it too much, but I think someone's being very selfish, and I'm not quite sure who that is. I haven't researched enough. I'm not going to point any fingers. Not going to blame anyone.
I know the name, but I'm not giving him any attention. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It is very annoying that the first ever episode of Doctor Who will not be there for Doctor Who's 60th month. But you know what? 800 episodes ain't bad, kid. So
it ain't.
It's fine.
But it does say there's some other stuff in here. I'm trying to remember where it says it. In the beginning stages, this new site is going to be a whole new... the new online archive will launch at bbc.co.uk/Doctor Who. In the beginning stages, this new site will feature curated journeys through the archive to bring the show's extensive history to life for fans, with items like interviews with cast members, news pieces, audio, imagery, and written documents. But over time, more content will be added to the archive, including a special collection of photos that have been scanned at 8K resolution from an estimated total of 25,000 prints, negatives, slides, and digital images, which will give an unprecedented insight into the show with access to all areas throughout the years. The expanded archive will also feature additional gems from over 100,000 documents, including memos, correspondence, designs, and audience research, alongside orchestral scores of sheet music. Also being added is a selection of audio clips about Doctor Who, including radio programmes, documentaries, interviews, and music. BBC iPlayer's back catalogue on the online archive will launch on 1st November before David Tennant returns as the 14th Doctor for 3 special 60th anniversary episodes. And breathe.
Oh my goodness. I missed that bit. My thumbnail game is about to go insane with these Doctor Who images. My goodness.
Do you know who I feel bad for with the 8K resolution photos?
The Black Archive?
The Black Archive, yeah, because my dude's been putting all this stuff on a database. I hope it doesn't render him useless, because he's done some really good work there.
If you guys don't know, there is a fan, the Black Archive. If you look up the Black Archive, they'll pop up, and they have done such a good job at collecting and gathering all of these images of Doctor Who. High resolution, the highest resolution available images of Doctor Who.
Resolution so high, that opening it in the new tab in my browser takes like 30 seconds sometimes to show the full image.
So long. It takes 30 seconds for you, it takes 30 days for me, mate, here in Australia. Ridiculous. But yeah, no, so... I'm sure there's going to be some great stuff on the BBC site, but I will still be using the Black Archive, of course. Of course.
Obviously. Well, no, we'll use both. We will use both.
Yeah.
There you
exactly.
go.
Exactly.
But that's the only real news this week. But it's pretty big. It's pretty big, so I think that's...
it's massive.
It's big. So now we have a transition where I put the TARDIS over my camera and we pretend that it transitions us. Whoosh. There we go.
I have a TARDIS noise somewhere.
Oh, do it.
Wow.
Look at that. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Transition here, ladies and gentlemen. If I haven't already transitioned in the editing, transition, like I'm Anthony Fantana, talking about being internet's busiest music nerd. We have got the Doctor Who Untitled Bingo, because I just realised I refreshed the page and didn't rename it.
Untitled Bingo.
Yeah, we have Untitled Bingo. 60th Anniversary Specials Bingo card. Now, what we are doing here, in case it isn't completely obvious... Actually, Crispy, do you want to explain it since it was your idea?
Well, I've just... I don't know if you've been following any internet drama with Jack's Films and Sniper Wolf. Have you been following any of that?
Oh, I have been following that. It's absolutely ridiculous.
So, Jack's Films does this thing where, I don't know, he's just been playing bingo and he's watching Sniper Wolf's footage and predicting all of the stuff she does and makes it.
Oh, is that what he does? Oh,
that's what he does. It's so funny when he does it with bingo. Anyway, I was like, I wonder if we could do anything with the 60th anniversary. If there was some things we might be able to predict.
Idea?
That was the thought process behind how we got here. I pitched it to Troy and he's like, yes, let's just give it a go. We're going to be filling up all these squares like a usual bingo card, but instead of numbers, we're going to have events or things that might take place in the 60th. For example, maybe the beloved unit helipad might make an appearance.
Which I'm going to slap in the middle of the bingo card. Where's my mouse gone? It's disappeared. There it is.
Oh, find it. Yes, because that is...
Helipad.
Helipad, right there. Yep, it's a free space. It's a free space for you there. So I
don't like the formatting there. That's annoying me.
No, it is a bit annoying.
Yeah, the unit isn't lined up properly. What if I hit enter? There we go. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Better. Sorry, OCD kicking in there. OCD.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the idea is that we'll make this bingo card, and then anyone who's watching the podcast, don't worry, we'll make an image version of this or a PDF, something. We'll share it on the socials.
Absolutely.
And you can basically keep it and tick off things as they happen in the specials, and we'll see how much of the bingo card gets filled, and we can also acknowledge it every week when the specials come out on the podcast and be like,
exactly,
what can we
yeah,
tick off?
be like, what happened? That's actually very
Yeah.
good. Yeah, well, we can have it in the reviews. That's pretty funny. So yeah, we're making this bingo card live. We haven't made anything. Nothing's the only thing that's been written was just then with the unit helipad. So
You put two things in the top left corners. Do you want to put those back in, or was
that was just examples. I can't even remember what
That's
I wrote.
fine. That's fine.
I think I wrote Donna remembers series 4.
And Toymaker Surprise shocks absolutely nobody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which were good. Which were good.
That's the kind of vibe we're going for.
But what we've got, folks, is Mr. Crispy here. He tweeted.
yeah.
He did a tweet. He went tweet, and everyone went,
Yep.
oh, it's a bird. But he
No,
tweeted
it's
out
not.
asking people to give their
It's an
suggestions
X.
for the bingo card. So what we're going to do is, I'm sat here, I've got the bingo card ready, I'm going to fill things out. Crispy's going to throw ideas our way, and we decide whether or not they go on the bingo card.
Exactly. Well, before we do that, Troy, do you have anything that you would like to put?
I was about to ask, should we put a couple on ourselves to begin with? What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, I've already got the unit helipad on there. If you wanted,
That doesn't count as yours. That's an obvious one. That has to be there.
Oh, okay.
That has to be there. I mean, how dare you suggest that anything happens there? Like,
Okay.
My brain just shut off. I don't know what that sentence was. How dare you suggest that that's your suggestion? That's what I was going to say. So
okay.
let's have a think. Add some elevator music in, Crispy. Let's have a think.
Okay, I can add some elevator music for sure.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Sorry, wrong
Have you got
one.
an idea for a hot take we could put in here?
Wrong one. I'll find the elevator music.
I know.
Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh.
Are we keeping that
Troy.
in? That's me. I just put in 14th Doctor is better than the 10th Doctor. That is probably just like a joke. I'm not going to keep that in, but imagine if
I
that was it.
don't
That would be
know.
funny.
I don't
No,
know.
we're not keeping that in there. I just thought it was funny.
It might be true.
Oh, it might be. It might be. I think. Okay. All right. Boom. That's my suggestion.
Wow.
Billy Piper cameo.
Oh my
going
gosh,
with
that's a
it.
huge claim. That's a
I'm going with Billy Piper
huge
cameo.
claim. I think the only rose we're getting in this special is Yasmin Finney. I think that's oh my gosh.
Well,
Billy Piper.
we'll see.
Would you include archival footage as a Billy Piper
archival
cameo?
footage. Yeah. Where are we putting these left to right, or like, do you want to pick a square each time, like it's
Oh,
Battleship?
it doesn't matter. It'll all get jumbled anyway.
Does it?
Yeah, well, I think the first one might stay the same, but it'll all jumble.
Really?
Yeah, for everyone. So
Oh.
that's how bingo works. So people have different cards, so it's not everyone saying bingo at the same time.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro. Okay.
Oh.
Bruh. Okay, so
Bruh.
what was your suggestion? Archival footage.
Oh no! I was saying, does it count? I was saying for your one, would you accept Billy Piper archival footage?
No, actual Billy Piper cameo. That's why it's not like
Actual.
Rose shows up. It's a proper Billy Piper cameo. She has
Okay,
to appear.
okay, all right. That's good.
I'll
That's
put
very
not
good.
Archival. Or no, that's too much. Just Billy Piper cameo.
Just
People know
Billy
what I
Piper-
mean by that.
People know.
Yeah.
People understand.
Yeah,
I was just clarifying.
Crispy, what's your suggestion to start us off?
I am going to say that Neil Patrick Harris is in the Star Beast. He's in episode 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. MPH in the Star Beast.
Yeah. That's a bold claim.
It is a bold claim.
But I
Also, we
think
should have
they'll-
already said by
they'll set
now,
him
this
up.
is definitely a video episode you should be watching. I mean, you can obviously follow along audio.
You can follow along at home.
You will
but
see
it's
the
nice
visuals of
seeing.
the bingo grid on screen if you... I mean, you're going to see loads of other stuff unless I, like, filter out all the stuff around the edges of the bingo card, which I might do if I can be bothered to do it. There's a lot of like, labels and things. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see, Crispy. Maybe I'll feel like it. Maybe.
Okay. Do you want to see some suggestions from the Fan Bam?
I do.
Thank you,
So
man.
I vote what we do, because you had 66 replies last I checked, and we've
Yes,
only
there
got
are-
22 spaces left to fill. So I reckon you pitch things to us, we decide if they go in the card, yes or no.
There's a
Go on like
lot
that.
of good ones, and I think
Yeah,
there's
so we-
some,
we
if,
can
if
lobby
you
it, we
scroll
can lobby
down,
it.
if you scroll down a little bit if you scroll down a little bit on the page, Troy.
You want me to do it?
Yes. Well, I can't do it.
Oh, on this page.
Yes, on the
But
web
it's all
page.
aligned. What if I get rid of the white?
Oh,
the white
okay. Well,
labels?
I think there was some more spaces down the bottom as well that can be added in.
Oh, there is.
later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because
So
they
that
can swap
they-
out when people make. Oh.
Yeah, they get randomized.
Okay, maybe. Let's see. Let's see if we run out of responses quick. Throw some at me. Let's talk them through.
Okay, here we go. All right, we have one from Here Comes the Doctor, and they say Susan returns.
Oh, that has to be in there. That has
You
got to
reckon?
be in there, surely. Yeah.
Hang on, we have to vote for it. We have to vote on it, Troy. I saw you type it in there. We have to vote on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you not vote on it?
No, I vote yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like that one doesn't need a debate. That needs to be in there. Susan coming
Yeah.
back. I mean, Carol Ann Ford. She's still knocking about. She's still
still
doing some
knocking
big finish
about.
stuff, right? So
I think it'd be
Makes sense for it to show
a
up.
prime opportunity. A prime opportunity. I don't know how they would weave it into the script. Maybe it's a Wild Blue Yonder thing. I don't know.
maybe.
But we'll see. We'll have to see. Okay,
Yeah.
Troy, the next one. Oh, here we go. This one is from Sir Panelet, and they have said Metacrisis appears.
No.
Surely not.
No.
Surely
it's bad enough
not.
that he appears in my postcards, as I pointed out already. I don't know why there's a Meta Crisis postcard. We
Why
don't need
is
him
he
in the
there?
60th.
Why is it?
Like,
we're
let's
not gonna,
forget about him. Forget about him.
We're not going to go there. Okay, this one. Sorry, Sir Panelet. Not today.
I'm not sorry.
though.
It's a stupid idea. No. I'm kidding.
All right. Martin of the Spears has said, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." In quotation marks.
Oh no, that has to be. Surely, come on. We have to say it.
Are you gonna vote for it?
I'm voting for it.
I'm voting for it as well. Chuck it in there.
I mean, I said to you when the last trailer came out and I did the reaction live on stream for the podcast channel. I honestly, when he was looking at Donna, I was like, I literally said, "Don't say I'm sorry." I said it out loud because I really thought it was what he was going to say. And I was
He
like,
looked
no.
at Donna for such a long time, and I was almost certain that's what was going to happen. Almost certain that was what was going to happen. Very good. All right.
Good.
Okay. We've got some very good suggestions here. Very, very good suggestions here.
Hang
Okay.
on, just question: Does it count if he just says I'm sorry? Or does he have to say I'm sorry?
No.
I'm so
He's
sorry.
He's got to say both. Got to say
okay.
both.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. This one is from Peter, and they have said Bad Wolf reference, maybe? Question mark?
I mean, that's even more meta now with the company Bad Wolf existing. So maybe.
Oh.
What do you think?
I think they're like logistically. I think there might very well be some kind of cameo. Especially, I think there was like some graffiti that had the word flux and stuff on there. I would not be surprised if there was like a Bad Wolf thing in the corner.
Hang on, there was a graffiti on the wall that said Flux.
Yeah, in the filming for
And this
The
man said
60th.
during our watch along for The Power of the Doctor, which you can check out at patreon.com/who'stheredw. This is going to be an ongoing joke now for the rest of the episode. So make sure you slide it in whenever you get a chance, Crispy. Keep doing it. Because otherwise,
Yeah.
if it's just me, then it looks like I'm looking for the money. But we're trying to pay for Riverside for one thing, right?
Thank
It's
you.
for you.
Yes, that's-
so you come
that's
on,
the
back,
aim.
back the
That's
bit,
the
back
aim.
the bit. Yeah,
I'm back at the
no,
bit.
seriously, he made a point during it that Crispy was worried that they might not reference Jodie's era as much, and you were worried about that, and I was like, I don't think
Yeah,
they'll
true.
dodge it. I don't think they'll treat it like a hot potato or something. But if they've already got Flux on the wall in the 60th, that's like Russell being like, Jodie era fans, you're welcome.
well, I think that might just be the art department, but I don't know. I
I have faith in the Davies, okay?
I always got faith.
And
in
knowing that
Davies.
there is a bit of graffiti on the wall that says Flux has me delighted.
absolutely delighted.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what were we saying? What was the thing for the wall, sorry?
Bad Wolf reference, maybe.
Oh yeah, what do you think? Do you want it on there?
I'm gonna vote no.
I'm going to vote no as well. I don't think... I mean, it kind of ties in with Billie Piper anyway, because you might get a
Yeah.
Bad Wolf reference when she shows up, so it may be a bit too overlappy.
Maybe.
It's not a word, but we're going with it.
Okay, this one is from... I'm not sure if they watch the show. I hope they do. Do you remember Vinny? Like Vinny?
Yes, I remember the name.
Yes. Big fan of the 50% boys. I don't know.
Indeed, yeah.
But they have said, Doctor shouts, Donna! Much like that. What do you reckon?
What's your vote first?
I think it's going to happen. But is it almost too certain to happen?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I'm like, is it too certain?
Is it almost a
the
free
Unit Helipad is a
space?
free one because it's the one that we know is going to happen. So you
Yeah.
want to have things that are like... You can have things that are likely, but like... So I suppose it's not guaranteed, but...
It's not guaranteed, but I think it's
pretty
very
likely.
likely.
What do you think? You get veto here.
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
It's a great
Okay.
suggestion. It's great, but I
Ooh,
want to
Vinny.
find some more obscure stuff.
Vinny's crying now.
I'm sorry, Vinny. Go listen to the 50% boys.
After listening to us.
After listening to us, of course.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. This one's from Josh, and they've said, Donna's mum, I can't remember her name, smacks 14 right in the face.
Well, we know that happens because it's in the trailer,
Well,
so
know.
that's not going in there either.
Have I got some good news for you, Josh?
Have I got news for you, buddy? Have I got news for you?
Okay. Oh, this one's pretty good. This one's from Electronic Dan. Not Evil Dan, but Electronic Dan.
Nobody needs soup more than me.
What's the point in being alive? This one, they have said, the Doctor uses a catchphrase from a previous incarnation. That's pretty cool.
Like a non-tenant one.
A non-tenant catchphrase.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, I like that. What do you think?
I like it as well. Chuck
Okay.
it in there.
The Doctor. Oh, I need to. The Doctor.
Oh, hang on. I'm supposed to be doing this after every single time we get one. I have a little soundbite for us.
Oh no.
Bingo! All right.
There we go.
Oh, it's going to be so
Beautiful.
funny. Oh, we're not going to do it every single one, are we?
If they get in there, they go.
Oh right,
you
yeah.
get-
When we do the bingo card, if we get a full line or something, yeah. I was gonna say don't put it
Yes.
after every suggestion. I love Chris Pratt. I don't need to hear him another 20 times.
No. At the end of every bingo line.
If you don't realise where that's from, it's Infinity War. I mean, I knew it immediately when I heard it because, like, whenever I go to see bingo to someone in Messenger, or like when I'm replying to a text, I always look for that GIF, and it's normally dead hard to find it. I don't know why, but that's just what I think of when I hear bingo. I think of Chris Pratt.
Bingo!
Bingo. What's next, Crispy?
This one is from Bon Jovi, and they have said, surprise Dalek in a special. I think it just means surprise Dalek cameo. I think there's going to be a Dalek in the 60th, a surprise one.
There's
It
got
would-
to be a Dalek in the I mean, hang on. I'm just reminding you of the Terry Nation Foundation agreement.
If
The
that's a
Daleks need to
thing,
appear
I
once a
never
year.
know if
I
that's a
think it
thing or
is.
not. I don't think
I
it
think
is.
it is.
Show of
I think it
hands
is, and I
right
think
now
it
in
is
the
because
audience. Show of hands of listeners.
I
Who
swear it
thinks
is. I swear,
it is a
actually,
thing?
I looked this up and it was a real thing. I'm looking this
Yeah,
up.
mate, I could look up anything on the internet to back any of my
Oh,
points.
don't be doing that.
I could look up anything. At all.
The Doctor Who companion. Is it true? The Daleks are not contractually obligated. Oh, okay, well, fair enough.
Wowee.
Hang on. Doctor Who is under a contractual obligation by... It would appear BBC Worldwide owns the rights to Daleks, and the contesting assertion was that a publishing house associated with the Terry Nation may own the rights. It was found this was highly unlikely. Terry Nation assigned rights, and the BBC owns them. Okay, so there could be... It's not really known for sure, but I mean, it would back up, because I mean, the Dalek pops up so briefly in Series 6 and Series 10, where it didn't need to be there, that it was like almost, was it put in for contractual reasons, because he needed a Dalek to show up, so who knows.
Who knows?
If that agreement is true, I'd expect a Dalek to appear, but either way, 60th anniversary, a Dalek's got to show up at least once, no? Well, then again, did a Dalek appear for the 20th special for the 5 Doctors? I don't know.
I don't know.
That was just a Master
don't
and
know.
Omega, I think, wasn't it? I don't know.
Do you want another bingo, Troy?
Are we not putting that in then?
Which one was that, sorry?
Dalek cameo.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen some other people suggesting a Dalek in there, so what do you reckon?
It might be an easy one, but we could put it in there.
Yeah, Dalek cameo. Put it in.
All right.
Put it in. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right. Here it is. Here's the next big one. This one is
Let's
from
do
Council of Geeks, and they have given
Oh, wow.
a bunch, so many, but
Oh, boy.
we will only choose one. I won't repeat other stuff that I've seen.
Okay.
Here we go. This one is Tennant does a Scottish accent for one scene.
Okay.
I like that one. And they have also said TARDIS explodes.
Okay.
And they have also said Doctor refuses a gun. Which one out of those do you want? Or there's also psychic paper.
Oh, we need a psychic paper.
I think there needs to be a psychic paper in there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I also just thought of
Absolutely.
another one myself we could add in if you want. It might appear in the suggestions, to be fair, but I just realised if we're going to talk about the Doctor saying like Scottish things, what about his David Tennant going, well...
Yeah, that's in there. That's from Oz Chris at the top. It says
Okay,
14,
well, I'm putting that in as well. Should we put
14
that in as
says
well?
like 10 did it. Yeah, absolutely. Put both of them in.
14 does a high-pitched... Well... and then we've got, what was it, psychic paper
Psychic
appearance.
paper.
Or just psychic paper, that'll do. Cool.
That's great. Oh, this is a good looking bingo board already.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
It's looking absolutely
Looking
spicy.
good. We're cooking. We're cooking.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this one might be rough. This one's from the vacuum of comments. And what a fitting name, because this one has left me speechless. Wilf makes us all cry. It's going to be true. It's going to be true. I hope...
I want to amend that.
Yep.
I want to make it Bernard Cribbins makes us cry.
Beautiful. Yep. Put it in there. That has
Happy
to
with
be
it.
in there. It's going to be... It has to be in tribute of Bernard Cribbins. Has to be.
I don't
No
like
doubt
that
about
Google is saying that I've made a spelling error. I have not. I'm adding that to my dictionary. Boom.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Oh boy, we are smashing through this.
We've done 10 of the 25 squares. So hang on, let's recap so far. We have Unit Helipad, a Billy Piper cameo, Neil Patrick Harris and the Star Beast, Susan returns, 14th Doctor says, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. The Doctor uses a non-tenant catchphrase, Dalek cameo, 14 does a high-pitched, well, psychic paper, and Bernard Cribbins makes us cry. This is one hell of a bingo card so far.
Oh my-
We could take one out and make that a 3x3 card and it'd be great.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh boy, I've seen a rough one.
What have you got?
I've seen a
Throw it
rough
off.
one,
Lay
mate.
it on me, baby. Lay it on me.
This one is from Jenny Rich, and they have said, oh, hang on. No, so I'll read out Jenny Rich's one anyway. They've said Cloister Bell? Question mark?
Ooh, I think so. What do you think?
I think there will be a Cloister Bell. But does it deserve to be on the bingo?
I'm
I
saying
think
yes.
Wild Blue Yonder. Okay, okay, yeah, put it on there.
What
Chuck
were
it
you
on there.
going to say? What were you going to say?
Well, the rough one I read was from Captain Kitchener, and they have said Donna dies.
Oh my gosh! Really? Are we put?
Yep.
Are we right? Oh no, no!
I think
she's not gonna die.
I think that's gonna be. Look, it's bingo, mate. It's bingo, mate. You got to take some risks.
Are we putting the Cloister Bell one in first?
Yes, put the Cloister Bell on,
Okay. Cloister.
and I believe that's another row done. So you know what that means.
Bingo. All right.
All right, baby. Donna
I'm putting it in capitals with a
dies.
question mark. Donna dies.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
All right.
Do you
I
want
don't
some
like
more?
it. I don't like it.
Well, it might happen. It might happen. Troy, this one is from Alexander, and they have said The Edge returns, which is fitting from our...
That needs. Yeah.
we just
Yeah,
watched The Power of the Doctor. If you want to check that out, go and check out our Patreon.
Yeah. Patreon.com/ShootsNDW.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I think that should be in there, right?
Yeah, I agree. Yep, perfect. Oh man, this is a good looking bingo board.
Yeah.
Bingo bongo dingle
It's
dangle.
important to have the edge in here. It's important to have it in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what are your thoughts so far? Is your mind racing with any other
Troy's thoughts?
suggestions? Yeah, Troy's thoughts.
That channel has not had a video for like 6 months now or something.
I miss that channel. I do.
So do I.
I really
The last
do.
video was Secret Invasion. Ew. Bruh.
Ew.
I'm in an
Bruh.
existential crisis now. I think we got some really good stuff here. The thing I'm enjoying is that I've not really properly looked at the suggestions. I had a quick scroll through, but like you're just laying them on me and stunning me every time. You're blowing me away, Crispy.
Oh, well, it's the fans, mate. It's fans.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is a good one from Vincent, and they have said Shooty and Tennant interaction. They have to share scenes together. They have to.
I mean, they don't.
They don't?
No.
Why? Because Shooty's in
I am
the edge?
walking on eggshells here, and you know why I am.
Why?
Because of a certain leak.
I haven't read the leak.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I haven't read it myself, but I saw someone go, oh, this jokey image I made of Shooty and Tennant on screen together might actually hold some weight, so I'm worried that's in the leak. I'm
Oh.
worried there's something going on where they both appear together.
Oh, I don't. Oh, okay, maybe. Well, okay, let's skip that.
This
off.
is not. I have not read the leak. I'm making that clear, but I did see a tweet and it was like it made me think, huh? So like in my head, I'm thinking it's possible, and because of that, I'm going to veto. We don't put that in the card because it may play into the leak.
Okay. Well, Vincent has also written RTD comes
I
on
don't.
screen.
Hang on, he might know something we
he's
don't
not.
want to know.
It's not.
Hang on.
It's funny. It's funny.
No, go on.
RTD comes on screen and shouts, "The 14th Doctor is regenerating into 15." He's explaining to the fans what's happening.
Are we just imagining in our head that Chibnall did that a few times in Jodie's run or something?
I don't know. I don't know what's
He
going on.
comes on screen during the time as children. What I'm saying is the Doctor can regenerate infinitely.
And Vincent also has this to say where a lot of people have theorized this, where the 14th Doctor's last words are, "I'm ready now."
Yes.
Yeah. You want to go
Yep.
for that?
I'm going for that one. I
Beautiful.
don't know about Russell, and I don't know about the shooty Tennant thing. Like I said, I don't want anyone to be thinking I'm spoiling things. I have not read the leak.
No,
I
neither
simply
have
just
I.
saw a
And
tweet that
if
was
you
like,
have, don't leave it in the comments.
Exactly.
A lot of people have
Exactly.
tried to leave it in the comments of my recent video, and
Really?
I've scrolled past.
Oh, wow.
I'm not looking. Yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Oh my gosh.
what now?
I just like. So this is from Andrew, and they have said, "Russell says hooray on Confidential."
Does he say that a lot on Confidential?
I don't know if that's a thing that Russell does. I just like the idea.
hang on.
Hooray. Russell says
I'm going to
delightful.
veto it only because it's a confidential thing and not a
I
60th
know,
anniversary
I
special
know.
thing.
It's
but
so
I like
funny,
that idea. Right, well, when all the Doctor Who back catalogue comes to iPlayer on November 1st, we can binge
Yes.
Confidential and find out.
Find out how many hoorays that Russell did says.
Yeah, we do a shot every time we hear hooray.
Oh, here we go. I've got a good
What have
one
you
for
got?
you.
What are you cooking? What are you
This
cooking?
one is from Knives Out star Benoit Blanc, and they have
What?
said 14 has a moment where he misses Rose even though it's been centuries. Smack bang! Smack bang! That's going on there.
There's a hole in the donut hole, and it's rose-shaped.
And it's that is a good reference, my boy. That is a good.
Thank you very
reference.
much. Thank you very much. I mean, the only question, does that override a bit too much with Billy Piper cameo?
No. I
Really?
think 14 missing Rose is not the same as Billy Piper rocking up.
Fine with me. I'm going to put
14
Mrs. Rose Tyler.
Just hang on. No,
Wait,
you're gonna
I'm
put
gonna-
you're gonna put even though it's been centuries in there.
Really?
Yeah. Get rid of Tyler
Okay.
and say even though it's been centuries. That's funnier that way.
Have I been
Beautiful.
writing in caps the whole time? No, I haven't.
I will
I'm trying
find
to-
the next one.
I'm being very, very, like, capitalisy or whatever. Even though it's been centuries.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, here's
I'm just trying to
Oh.
fix this because it's not well typed. There we go.
that was
All right,
beautiful.
that one's an enter. That one's an enter.
This is entertainment. This is entertainment right here.
Entertainment. Haha.
Got him.
Ah.
So this one is
That's
from
the third row down, Oscar Crispy. I called you first.
No one knows my secret name.
I mean, they do, but it felt weird
They do.
saying that.
They do. It is strange. All right, here's from TARDIS Rider, and they have said Tom Baker cameo.
Yes. Do
Do you think it's going to happen? I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't know if it's
all.
going to... That's the point. I want that in there. That is a perfect one to be in
Oh,
there.
hang on. We just completed another row, so you know what that
I was
means.
waiting for you to do it.
Sorry, mate.
Bingo! Alright.
Bingo! All right.
All
No,
right,
Tom Baker's
all
going
right.
to appear and he's going to tell us about curry sauce. Curry
Ooh.
sauce all over the toy maker. Delish.
Delish. Here is a very, very cheeky one, Troy. I don't know if
What have
you're
you
ready
got
for
for me?
this. This one is from Magical Mischief, and they have said all the strange creatures.
Really?
Yeah, do you reckon that song's going to be played?
So
Murray
for those of you
Gold's
who don't
back.
know, it's the one that's dun 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 dun. You know, one of the best ones from the
That's a
10
banger.
era.
That is a banger.
It's a great track. It's a great track. And one of the reasons why Series 3 is so good, because that was the series it first appeared in. Haha.
Was it? I didn't know that.
Series 3 soundtrack, baby. So, I'm intrigued by... What do you think?
What do I think? I
musical cues in there?
genuinely. So Murray Gold is back, and we just had that recent beautiful performance where we heard a lot of new tracks and a lot of old tracks. I think the 60th will be an array of old tracks and some new tracks made for the 60th, or some remixes of old tracks. I think one that has to be in there is Strange Creatures. I think more likely track to appear might be like Valet de Chem when Tenet leaves again. But
have you got something in your throat, mate?
Sorry, a bit of Valet de Chem. I got some Valet de Phlegm.
Valet de Phlegm in your throat.
Yeah, Valet de Phlegm. So I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna vote for Strange Creatures.
Okay.
You want it? You could say no.
I don't know. I don't know personally.
I think it's pretty good.
Is it the most iconic Murray Gold track?
No, it's not. But that's why I like it on the bingo board, because it's like we don't know if that's actually going to play. If that's actually going to play.
That's fine with me, baby. That's fine with me.
Beautiful. Oh, okay. Ooh, this one's interesting. This one is from Ornitho Geek.
Okay.
And they have said a reference to River. River song played by Alex Kingston.
Yes.
Yes? You think that's going to happen,
Yes.
or yes, you want it on the bingo board?
I want it on the board.
Why?
Because I like River Song.
So do I. Very much. I'm just trying to
Simple
figure out the context as to why they would mention River Song in the 60th, though. I don't know.
Well, I'm trying to figure out the context to why the Toymaker comes back, but we'll find that out too.
Well, the doctor might be like, "Oh, Donna, so you got married," and then she might be like, "How'd you go?" Like, "Yeah, I married this girl on Deryllium. Had 24 beautiful years together." That might be a nice little scene.
Yeah.
I don't know how referencing.
I'm putting it in there. I'm putting it in there, mate. I'm putting it in there.
All right. I'll allow it to happen. Oh, here we go. Here's a big one. Bro.
Big.
They have attached a GIF or a GIF. I'm not having that debate again.
GIF.
They've attached a GIF of Neil Patrick Harris in How I Met Your Mother doing his suit dance that he does, that musical number, and they have just said Toymaker musical number ? That's from the Ultimate Animation.
Goodness.
Toymaker musical
don't make
number.
me recite Nothing Suits Me Like a Suit, because I know
That's
all the words
the song.
to it.
Oh, let's just hear a little bit of it. Maybe the chorus.
No.
Just a little bit. I'll give you some backing music if you want.
No.
Oh, that's not backing music. That's not backing music.
I know what you're thinking. What's
it.
Barney been drinking? That girl was smoking hot.
Ooh.
Actually, the next line I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say the next line.
My boy's got bars.
So, anyway, what we putting? So you want what? Toymaker musical number? You want that in there? What do you think?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say absolutely yes. I think that's very likely. Because
Would you
there's
put
some
musical number or NO or like musical Toymaker sings? What would you?
Just put Toymaker musical number.
Okay, Toymaker musical number. All right, we're nearly done with the fourth line. Give us a big one to send us off.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What have you cooked? Cook.
Okay, here we go. This one is from Simon at Hungry Hatter, and they have said unexplained new TARDIS interior.
Where are we up to in Liberation of the Daleks? Because I haven't been reading it.
Nor have I.
The TARDIS hasn't changed.
I think the Sonics died. I don't know about
Sonic got destroyed like the first comic, which was disgusting. I did not like that at all, but they're not going to do that to TARDIS. I doubt it.
Oh, there's some. This Simon has some hot takes. Well, one more hot take. But after that, I think Jodie's TARDIS is still around in the Dalek comic. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's still around. I'm fairly sure. The Liberation of the Daleks, if you don't know, is the comics that's been spread across a whole bunch of different Doctor Who magazines. It'll eventually get put into a graphic novel. I think pre-orders are up for it now, but I haven't been reading it. But yeah, in the first edition of it, they destroyed Jodie Sonic, which, as I've said on the podcast before, on the record, I do not like. They destroyed the Sonic off screen.
Yeah, it would have been cool
that was a misstep.
Have a big send-off like they did in the 11th hour for 10 Sonic. Yeah. That was the best way to send off.
And the same for, I mean, Jodie just said she'd lost Capaldi's Sonic, but, an acknowledgement of it, but as a result of the events of an actual episode, rather than, oh, by the way, some Daleks shot it. What?
Huh?
The average Doctor Who viewer who's coming back to see David Tennant, or maybe has watched the final episode of Jodie's run because it got extra viewers because of David's return, I'm pretty sure, will be like, where's that Sonic gone? Oh, it was in a comic? Bruh. So, I don't know about TARDIS changing unexpectedly. I don't know if I want... I don't know. What do you think? I don't know if I want that.
I think for the general audience, yes, I think the TARDIS will be changed, and they'll be like, oh, That's weird. And I don't know if they'll mention it because it is happening in the comics right now, and only us Doctor Who fans will really know when the TARDIS change.
Those actual Doctor Who fans, oh yeah.
The actual Doctor Who fan, not the people tuning in on Saturday night. So I'm going to say no, but Simon has another excellent suggestion where
What's
they
he got?
have no attempt to explain why 13's outfit regenerated. What do you think about that? What do you think about them apples?
Ooh.
Because a lot of people think as well that it actually might play into the whole toy maker messing with the regeneration
Exactly,
type
yeah.
thing.
We know Russell said off record that he didn't want people insulting the drag community by having David in a female doctor's outfit.
So what's all that?
We know we have very differing opinions. We're not going to go there.
Exactly. It's an interesting one.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe?
But like the thing is, for the Doctor, it's not new because that happened with the first and second Doctor. The outfit changed. Never happened again. I'm pretty sure. But
no, it's weird. It's a weird one. We don't have to have it. It's just an interesting discussion.
what do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm going to say no as well. More.
Okay.
Bring me more.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, this is a bit of a cheap. I think we're gonna have to go back to some people.
You've gone through 66 replies.
No,
Yeah,
well,
what?
I've a lot of people have said multiple, so I've been like a lot of
Okay,
people
we can
have
put some extra
repeated
bits in
stuff.
ourselves. In fairness.
This one's from Ethan. I like this one. 14 tells Donna that he was Caecilius for a bit. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's
I'm
That's
gonna,
not
I'm gonna
gonna
say
happen,
yes.
but I
It's
kinda
not
want
gonna
it on the
happen,
card.
but it has to go. It has to go. Do you know how to spell Caecilius? I don't know if
I'm going to try.
Ethan spelt it right.
Is that it?
I can't read that from my end.
I've spelt it Caecilius.
That's how they spelt it, so I'm gonna just run with that.
Brilliant. Cool.
All right, that was great. Oh, and you know what? We've just finished another line of bingo, so you know what that means.
Bingo! Alright.
All right. Sounds like Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, oh, we've already
See what
kind
I
of
did
had that. Already kind of had that. Classic dog. Oh. 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 Oh, here's a great one. I can't believe I missed this one. This one is also
Come on.
from the vacuum of comments. Just two simple words. In fact, a full name. Trinity Wells. The news reporter in Doctor Who from the RTD
yes.
era.
Yes. Yes. What was the news? I'll just put news reporter.
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what the news
Returns.
was. The in-universe news.
Yes, and it does those really like stupid zoom ins on the pixels, so you can see all the pixels on the screen.
Nice.
That'd be amazing.
This one is from Professor Pocos? I don't know how to say the name. Professor Pocos. And they have said Gallifrey gets restored by the end, like in the 50th, due to some Toymaker shenanigans. Do you think Gallifrey will get restored in the 60th?
I want that in there. What do you think?
Yeah, right. Let's chuck
I'm
it in
intrigued.
there. Gallifrey
I don't know if Russell will
restored.
do it, but it would be poetic for the
Not in
60th
the
to fix the
60th.
problem again.
I don't know. It would be very poetic.
If I had a nickel for every time the Gallifrey was restored in a Doctor Who anniversary special, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's worth it happened twice, kind of thing. You know?
Okay, this one is from Sonic the Screwdriver. Not Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Screwdriver. But Sonic the Hedgehog is in their profile picture with Capaldi. And they have reference to binary.
Oh.
I
So
like
Dr.
it.
Donna or binary specifically?
I'm going to say binary specifically. Or you can put, yeah, binary. Yeah, that's good. It gets so small. Can't even read it.
Let's do enters. Let's do enters on it to make it easier.
Binary.
There we
Yeah,
go.
nice.
That's great.
Nice.
That's great.
That's an elite bingo card right there. Okay. All right.
All right. What are you thinking, Crispy, for the next ones?
I
2
have to-
left.
2 left. Oh my
Two
goodness. I need some more Beat the Meep content, I think. Okay, let me look
There's
up.
something I want to say, but I can't because Do you remember the interview of Miriam Margolyes on the Graham Norton show, which said she starts to do something?
Yes.
I really want to hear Beep the Meep say that.
Nope.
If you know the reference, it's fine. If you don't, you're too young probably. Don't worry about it. It's nothing disgusting. It's just not quite right for this podcast.
This one has a swear in it. Speaking of things that aren't quite right for this podcast.
Oh, what?
So I will bleep it out. I will bleep this meep.
You will beep it out.
And they have said, Beep the Meep becomes a effing psycho.
Okay, so what? Beat the Meep villain arc.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah,
Are we calling it
beautiful
villain
stuff.
arc? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. We can't say effing psycho.
Becomes a freaking psycho. All right, we have one square left, Crispy.
Oh my gosh.
It's a big one.
I don't know how to... I can't. There's too many.
I want to have a couple of like Doctor cameos, like 11, 12, or 13. I kind of want to put one of those in.
Well, there's that's a lot of people have said that. So you can have a summary of all of those if you're... Someone has said 8th Doctor cameo, 11th Doctor cameo, Rose cameo. I'm gonna keyword cameo if you want.
I'm gonna be honest. Do you know who I'd want to put in here for the cameo?
Yeah.
13.
13th Doctor cameo.
Reason being, it's very heavily theorized that it's going to be 11.
Yes.
It's very heavily reported that 12 is probably not going to be in it, so we already have had that discussion. And 13 is kind of the odd one out because she's only just left. And Jodie was pregnant at the time anyway, but could she have filmed something when we didn't know, like an extra filming block or something? We don't know. So a Jodie Whittaker appearance, I'd bloody love it. I'd love it so much to see her come back. Even though it's like just after she'd left, I wouldn't care. Matt Smith did the same blubbing thing. He popped up for a bit in Deep Breath. It's been done before.
Yeah, all right.
So
put it in there.
For all the cameos, as much as I want 8th Doctor, don't get me wrong, much as I want 11 and 12, I think for the bingo card's sake, I think 13th Doctor appearance is better. What do you think?
I'm happy with that, mate. I'm happy with that. That's a good one. For the bingo card, chuck it on. That is fan. Oh, and you know what that is? That is...
Bingo! All right.
Wowee.
There you go.
That is a good-looking bingo card, bro.
It is. So I'm just trying to, I'm doing my OCDing again. The formatting is terrible on here, so I'm just making sure it looks all good. There we go.
Nice.
Actually, I'll just put 13 rather than 13th Doctor.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. I don't think we need to put the... Do you want to put bonus ones in, or should we just leave it like that? So
I'm happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. It looks great. All right. Do you want to recap
Crispy,
it for our audience?
can you read these out, or do you want me to read through all the options?
I was going to ask if you could, but I can if you want.
Do you want to read? Can you read them all? Can you see them all?
Yes, I can.
Here
we go.
Read us through. Give us some cool background music or something while you're doing it.
This is the intense music. This is the 60th anniversary specials bingo card. We have Billy Piper cameo, Neil Patrick Harris in the Star Beast, Susan returns. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The Doctor uses a non-tenant catchphrase. A Dalek cameo. 14 does a high-pitched wow. Psychic paper. Bernard Cribbins makes us all cry. Cloister Bell. Donna dies? The Edge returns. Unit helipad! The 14th Doctor says, I'm ready to go. 14 misses Rose even though it's been centuries.
It's such a stupid title.
Tom Baker cameo. All the strange creatures play. River Song mention. Toy Maker musical number. 14 mentions fires of Pompeii and or Caecilius. Trinity Wells, the news reporter, returns. Gallifrey restored. Binary. Beat the Meep villain arc. And Jodie Whittaker, 13 appears. I mean, look, mate. That's a pretty sensational list. That is a
fantastic bingo card. I love that. I absolutely love that.
Oh, wow. What an episode. That's unreal.
Brilliant. So that's a bingo card. That's really cool. I'm quite happy with that, Chris.
That's it. Yeah, so we'll export that and figure out a way to get it to everyone. I think just keep an eye on our socials. And we'll
wait a little bit till after the episode's come out and then put it out probably like day after or something. We'll put it out as an image so you can...
Of course.
You can keep it handy. Because we've got to make sure you watch the episode first, folks, obviously.
Yes, exactly. And then for our reviews, I think it would be like very funny to have
bring
the bingo
it up
card
each episode,
with it. Yeah, that'd be fantastic, I think. That'd be great.
That'd be great. That'd be very, very good. Well, there you go. We're a little bit under an hour, but I think that's a good point to wrap,
I
don't
think
you,
that's
Mr.
a
Crispy?
great point to wrap. What an episode.
I think we've done
I'm
well.
very happy with that, mate. Oh,
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I'm
That's
over
really
the
good.
moon. I'm over the moon.
Good idea of yours, and it's a good way to keep the community involved. I like that.
Absolutely.
That. Do you know what? We'll finish by reading a response on Anchor in the last episode, because I don't know what the Q&A was, but let's just see.
Yeah, let's just have a beautiful little...
Oh, I said, what excites you most about the upcoming new era of Doctor Who? That's a good one to finish
That's a
on.
great one.
There are 7 responses, Crispy. Pick a number.
3.
3. Gabriel Curl, I think is how I say your name, has said, spin-offs, world building, and a shared universe. Fingers crossed for Doctor Who Froobs to also make a return.
The Froobs.
My guy.
Put that on the bingo card right now.
Doctor Who Froobs. If you don't know what they are, Google them. Have fun trying to spell Froob. There we go.
That's beautiful.
Well,
Thank you
that's
very
a
much.
fantastic way to finish. Crispy,
Thank you very
know what
much.
I'm going to ask for?
Yeah, mate.
Closing comments, baby. What you got?
Look, guys, I think I just have to say thank you all very much, because this era
Goodness
of the
sake.
podcast is coming to an end as we near the
wilderness era.
60th. As we near the 60th and more consistent Doctor Who, we appreciate you putting up with us through the questions and quizzes, through the Doctor Who best cliffhanger episodes, through me doing interviews at cons and then repurposing them for Who's There. We appreciate you, and we look forward to the 60th. This has been a message from Crispy Pro and Troy, Red Archer Live. Thank you.
Well said. Well said.
Thanks, mate.
That's actually a point, Crispy. Do you think they're going to do a new logo? And with this, actually, this can be... Right. This week's poll, ladies and gentlemen. Do you think the logo will change before Series 14 comes out? Crispy, what do you think?
Ooh, no.
You don't think it will?
No.
I'm slightly suspicious that it's going to.
Why? Oh, we can get into
Because
it later.
it's Diamond for 60th anniversary and all this. Like, I think they might change it for Shooty, so he's got something more unique for his era.
Interesting. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
And if that happens, then are we going to have to rebrand the podcast again?
Probably.
Well, I mean, it was so funny. I mean, the blue branding we've had since episode 32, so we probably could do with a refresh at some point. So if they do it, then I will
a new
welcome
lick
it.
of paint, no worries.
Yeah, new colour change. I mean, I miss the days when it was the yellow borders and the
Yeah,
grey
the
background.
yellow did look pretty cool.
Yellow did look cool, but blue also looks pretty cool. Looks
Yeah,
pretty
it's alright.
Give us a red logo, then it can like the Redcast originally did or something.
My goodness
that's a
gracious
throwback.
me.
That's a
That is
throwback.
a throwback for a lot of people.
Right. We're going to wrap up there. Thank you all for listening to episode 81 of Who's There, Doctor Who podcast, where we talked about the 60th specials and made a bingo card. Crispy, what's happening next week?
Oh, we're looking back on the specials, the Jodie Whittaker specials.
We are, which is exactly why we did this watch-along, baby, so you can watch the watch-along. Where, Crispy?
On the Patreon. Go!
Boom! Patreon.com/Who'sThereDW. You can watch the episode for Power of the Doctor, our reaction, join along with us, have a good time, and as always, we'll be talking about that and the other specials, Eve of the Daleks, Legend of the Sea Devils, in a special looking back episode, which I don't believe, we're not going to do it live because it's not start of the month, but
Well, I don't know. We can chat about that later.
we can chat about that later, I think, yeah. But it will be the last episode of October, so that will also include, as you said, the Who's There hotline. So if you do want to join the Patreon, not just for watching the watch-along, but if you join the $15 tier, if you want to, and obviously can afford it, you'll be able to submit a voice question in. For anyone who is of that tier, you need to sign up at that level, and then also you need to have a Discord account, because we have a special exclusive channel in the Discord server for you to submit those messages separate from everyone else, so no one else gets to hear them ahead of time. So make sure that you do. If you do that, connect your Discord account to Patreon, get in the Discord server, and I'll tell you what to do from there. You'll be all sorted. So,
Sweet.
cool?
Cool.
I think we wrap up there. So until next week, it is goodbye from Crispy,
See ya.
and it's goodbye from me. Adios. See you in episode 82 next week. Alon Z, baby!
Hello, Z, baby.